Yeah. Where'd the guy go? Oh, he's still here? You should leave. You should probably leave, dude. Lubor.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
Let's do this.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
For sure.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
So what do I have to do?
Are you still here?
Okay.
What is it, Ferda?
Here it comes.
You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely
flood?
submerged in ether.
Oh.
What?
That kind of flood.
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And
Great.
they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing,
All good
but
news.
Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare
Sure.
for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Okay.
It's an Akashi.
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
It's both of you, right?
It's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
Fuck out of here.
Pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
Ferda.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda,
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it. Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boy is in need
Yeah.
at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me.
Yeah, man, this guy did a lot for this town.
Run, you will die.
Look, if they need an enemy, be the enemy.
You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Motherfucker, he's done nothing but help you.
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Fuck, no. Kill them. No, fucking kill them.
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Come on, then.
Lubor.
Wait, someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Yeah, you're throwing Motherfucker, I'm going to kill you. You hit kids with stones. Are you fucking insane?
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe.
Nah, kill him.
You know there's
fucking
nothing
kill
he
him.
wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
Kill them. They're dumb as fuck.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
What do you mean, Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Let me just fight, man. I'll fight on my own.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years,
Right.
until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
Sure.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs.
Okay.
Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done. As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse.
That's a good spot.
And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all?
I'm gonna be doing the fighting.
I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Where do I have to go? Oh, it's up there? Great. I have a shortcut and everything.
There it is. The flood.
But what's
Yep.
waiting for us inside?
We're gonna start with the classic, of course.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Yeah. No, come close. Come close. Okay, let's do it. Now. Enough have gathered. Oh fuck. Ooh, this is awkward. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Good. Come on, man. Why am I not managing to do this? Haha! I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Yeah, there's not going to be more after that, I don't think. Cool. Good.
The League is disbanded.
Good, good,
We
good.
should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Yeah, how do we stop the ether floods, though?
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor,
Have we, though?
allow me to apologize.
It's a little too
After
late.
all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted
I
you.
should kill you.
But we did. And for that we are
Wouldn't even
truly
feel bad.
sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be,
I mean,
not what you
that's what I've been
truly are.
saying the whole time, but sure.
The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I mean, there's no other possible choice for
I
mayor.
see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you,
Right?
the mistreatment of bearers must end.
Absolutely,
here in Dalimil.
man.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to
I
your
still
condition.
think you should die.
And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalamil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader.
Yeah,
Here,
of course.
for everything.
Lubor, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Yeah. You were essential. You were essential. Yeah, don't jump, please. Quest complete. Yeah. Lots of experience. Probably a special item. Briar's Kiss sign. Oh, then what was that other thing I got? It was purple. What was that item then? Okay. No. Was that a material? Okay. But there's still... Why is some... Okay, whatever. I won't question it. I won't question it. And in this region, this is the only one left. No, not what I wanted to do.
Let's go. Eyes peeled, Joshua.
It should be nearby. I'm not really in a rush to deliver this quest though, because I don't want to lose Joshua as a party member. Although I might just, again, not this button.
Thanks, Cal.
Simar.
Caution. There it is. For House Rossfield.
Just, yep. Stop it. Whoa! Big boy. Haha. I'm gonna fuck you up though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Do it. And then immediately go into this. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Kingslayer, that makes sense though. Oh, it's basically the skill I've been using. Haha! Yeah. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just don't complain, just do it. Uh-huh. You're dead. You're dead. Super dead. Wow. Disappointing in terms of experience, but Heartstone. Look, we're gonna get something out of this.
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Yes. It's probably something. Let's go back to that archive. I don't want to lose Joshua as a party member.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
Correct.
The Heartstone claimed.
You're gonna make something for me, but I don't know what.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray.
Yeah, but it's something we have to wear.
They are yours, after all.
Which isn't
Heartstone
ideal.
is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion.
Whatever.
And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even
Man,
if the armbands were incomplete,
what an asshole.
She would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late.
Okay.
When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
Yep, that's the right move.
The Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
Yeah.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
Sure. Yeah, but that's not gonna be good equipment. Is it? Not better than what I have. That's a lot of defense, though. That's a lot of defense. No, that's a lot of... Is that just HP? Sorry, is that an increase of 18 in HP? Then no, I don't want it. And I wish they had, like, extra effects. What?
The bands suit you well.
Alright, the quest isn't done.
It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you.
I'm not really worried about that.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril. If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
Yeah, I guess.
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there.
Helm?
It has
okay.
been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate.
Right.
I prithee claim it. For it too is a part
That's
of your inheritance.
That's going on the wall then.
And I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Sure. Okay. There's quite a few things I have to do. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh, it's fairly close.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of.
Oh yeah, I did.
Perhaps these bands would have helped.
I did come across that grave, yeah.
Knowing he was with us.
It's just back there.
That's cute.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do
Yeah,
the
you can't
fighting for me.
fixate on that. You're gonna go crazy.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men.
Sure. That's a fair assessment.
I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive.
Yeah.
We all have. And we'll keep trying.
I better level up with this quest.
That's what he would have wanted.
Man, that little kid, he's big. He's actually he's not he's a bit of a twink, but
If it meant
still he's tall as
standing
fuck.
against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
You're fine, dude.
We won't lay you down.
Yep.
Onward then. Onward. To the end. And to a new beginning.
Not enough, but that's fine. Rest of the battle helm makes sense. Do not leave my party. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua's joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Yes! I was afraid he would leave. He's doing the opposite. Okay, go. Why is that inaccessible? That's annoying. How are there still areas that are inaccessible? Why would it be inaccessible? Anyway. Yeah.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Hey.
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please,
at your service,
just
Master.
Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course.
Force
Thank
a
you,
habit.
Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
Cool.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No.
What?
Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape.
Jesus, that's
all
a lot.
without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It's fine to let us down, just...
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
Sure.
On my way.
How far is it? I want to check. I want to check the other thing.
Me.
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if you don't...
I would speak with this duke.
Saw the captain just now. Your town needs you. I need you.
But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Yeah.
have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men
you're doing fine.
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady.
Oh, hi.
To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine.
Yeah, the
and
Duke's
it is
daughter.
my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme,
She's
who I
fun.
understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
Okay, I like.
And who
I like what I'm hearing.
would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Maybe.
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival.
We know this.
But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
It is an empire, though.
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Yeah.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer.
You love him, don't
if
you?
You will extend me the same courtesy. I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve.
How?
Which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares.
Yeah, she's
all about her and her father.
Yeah, she's doing this from a position of privilege.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
Yep.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but... Okay. I made the right decision.
He'd have our coin, our stock and us.
So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
What are you doing?
Exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach.
Are you...
Thank you
do you,
so much
do you want
for
to
your
assassinate
help.
your father? What is happening here?
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh,
okay.
She did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. Okay. Places to go, things to do.
Let's go.
So one is this way. I am going the right way, yes. Oh.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
No, we're gonna accomplish that easily. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. And that's most of them. Oh, no, let's get this guy. Done. Problem solved. Not enough to level up, but quite a bit.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Did you take care of the rest?
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure.
Yeah.
You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father.
Yeah,
She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What?
She's using the town
exactly what the Dame was afraid of.
to settle a personal
Be careful out there, all right?
personal thing she has with her father.
One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country,
The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear.
Jesus Christ, man.
And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No.
Can your
But
forces?
there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people. Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions.
Yeah.
And not posturing born of a family feud.
Yeah.
Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Oh, you're gonna fucking die.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive!
That's what's going on.
I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
Yeah. Fucking A.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quick, come on!
Is that all this is? Just jealousy?
She is but a common
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Right.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy.
Right.
I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
Sure.
Right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fight...
Okay.
We can take refuge in the barracks.
Can't believe there isn't a teleporting thing up here. Let's go. Okay.
Run like the wind.
Oh. We done?
There are so many of them.
There are actually a lot of them.
Not for long.
Come close. Come close. Just gather around, people. And take care of the first batch. That's quite a few of them.
Is it over?
No, of course not.
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, great. This is actually great. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Take that, take that. Do it. Keep doing it. Motherfucker. Pal. Yes. Done. So close. Probably at the end of this quest.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Come on, Torgal. Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Hey.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong.
Man, people have been changing their minds.
I had thought
mean,
that the
it's the
only way
last
to
quest,
unite the people was under the
last few
banner
quests.
of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart.
No, it's okay to have a strong hand.
Hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate.
Can't be forcing them to do everything.
Brought them together. Not by force.
nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine.
Yeah.
His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens.
Which Radiance?
I forgot that. And I am sorry.
You better mean Dion.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm.
Right.
And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
Okay.
Right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do.
I guess.
The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you,
Together.
too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Sure.
Can we get you?
I can't even remember what he called her.
There's no need to worry any longer.
No, I am going the right way.
I saw several soldiers carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
Yep.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Smooth.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, He was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving.
Did he
Half
lithify?
dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in.
Oh, really?
That fed us.
It already
Clothed us,
existed. Okay.
and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
Yeah.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister.
Okay.
And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter.
Yeah,
all united
we've
in
made a
defense of
difference,
this
for sure.
town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
I mean, do I have to say it? Yeah, level up. Do it. We'll level up now. 48. Nice. Orichalcum. There it is. How much do I have now? Nope. Two. I need 3. I think I have all the other ingredients. I guess I'll start here.